In ERLC there are a lot of different ATMs and it's quite hard to know which one is the safest one to rob. So in this video I'm going to be going through every single one and telling you what the top 5 best ones are to rob. So if you do enjoy, make sure you drop a like and also subscribe, but let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do if you want to actually know where all of the ATM locations are is if you press M or open the little mini map in the bottom left corner, then go to show toggles, and you can click this ATM feature here and you can see all of these little green like money symbols symbolize where an ATM is, and that's where you know you need to rob. So you can see there's one over here by like the shopping area, there's loads in the city, some over here, some in Springfield, one there, and there's loads of different ones, but some of them are really open. For example, if we come to this one over here, you can see it's literally in the open next to a road, which is really obvious, and the police will probably see you because it's right in the middle of the city. Whereas if we go to one like this one over here, it's more hidden down an alleyway and it's a bit easier to rob, and you can park your car and hide it, and unless someone drives down there, they won't really notice that you're there. But let's get into the top 5. Here we go, spawning in the lovely new McLaren. I really like this car. And then if we head over to the first one, which is one I just showed you, it's this one over here. So it's just by civilian spawn. If you look on your map, it's this one right here. So it's kind of like right next to civilian spawn, and there's many reasons this one's good. Now one of the more unique reasons is that if the police do see you and they shoot your car, for example, set it on fire, you can't drive away, but civilian spawn is only right there, so you can easily just run over there and you can spawn in a new car or spawn in the same car and just go and repair it when you can, and that also works. I think my game has just crashed. Oh no, it hasn't. Good. But yeah, like I was saying, it's really easy. If they shoot your car, you can just quickly run over there, or like I said, you can hide your car here, because if you're driving past here, then it's unlikely someone will look down there, especially if you're focusing on something in front of you, then it's kind of unlikely they'll notice you. You can see when you're driving normally, you can't really notice a car like that unless you specifically look, and obviously they have to drive down here, which some people do, yes, and it is, you can get caught, but you are robbing an ATM, so obviously you are like supposed to get caught in a way, and they're not easy to rob, obviously that's the point, otherwise it would be too OP. But yeah, really close to civilian spawn, so it's easy to get away if you need to. It's quite well hidden as well. So yeah, this one is overall a very good one, but let's move on to the second one. Okay, so the second one is a bit of a different one, so you might think that it's really obvious. So it's just this one over here, but when you get here, what you want to do is you want to park your car here as if you're refueling, and then what you want to do is you want to run inside this room here, run over to where the ATM is, stand here, and you can use the ATM. Now on the outside, it does not look like anyone is robbing it. You cannot see me unless you literally walk straight through the door, and my car just looks like it's refueling. Or if you don't want to park it there and look like it's refueling, park it around the back. No one's going to see you here. You can also park it around the side as well. Obviously I wouldn't recommend parking it right in front because it's kind of obvious that you're here, but no one like really looks to see if anyone's refueling. So if a cop pulls up here and refuels, usually they go in one of these end ones anyway, because there's no point driving all the way down to the bottom. They won't really notice that you're not actually by your car, because it's not something people look for. Meanwhile, you're in here secretly robbing it, then as soon as you rob it, you can run out, jump in your car and drive away before anyone can really catch you. If there's a cop here at the time, you're kind of unlucky, but you still can manage to get away quite easily. So that one is really unique in the way that you are literally fully hidden. Nobody can see your avatar. Make sure it doesn't like stick through the walls and stuff. If you stand at the side like that, then people can see through the wall, and if you're inside, people will see outside as well. So make sure you stand like directly flat like this against the wall, and no one can see you from the inside, or from the outside, sorry. So yeah, really good one that is. I do quite like it. Now the next one I'm going to show you is one that is also quite open, but I still think is a pretty good one. So it is this one just here. Now there are some things that you can do to really blend yourself in here. So what you can do is, like this car is parked here for sale, if you spawn in a car that looks similar to this, just a generic car with grey rims and a generic colour, nothing like black rims or anything, because cars like that don't spawn in, and if you just park it in one of these parking spaces, people will just think that it's a random car spawned in. Like if you get this exact car in like red or something, people will just think it's a for sale car, and you have to get really close to it to see the for sale sign. And if someone's just driving past, they won't notice that, that it doesn't say for sale, and you have to be really close to see that anyway. And then obviously the ATM is here, and you can kind of just stand in this corner and still no one will really see you. If someone's just driving past here, it's unlikely they'll spot you. If you get like a camouflage avatar or something, it's even better. Now, I don't know if this is fixed, but what you used to be able to do is if you come back here, it isn't fixed. So you can come back here just to where this water tower is. And this building, I don't think is meant to have an interior. No one's really like ever brought up or anything because you can't come through these doors, but you can go through the back door. But either way, if we come here, you can see you're here now. This is kind of OP because this building, I don't think you're actually meant to be inside of it. So, and I don't think many people actually know that you can come inside of it. So if you just park your car, normally like this one in a normal car, then you run in here, literally no one will know you are here. I challenge someone to see if they can survive like 30 minutes here because I'm pretty sure you'll be able to spend like a good solid half an hour in this one room with your car parked right outside with no one noticing you. And obviously you can rob the ATM as well, really easy, and no one can see you. And then once you're done, you can run outside. It's sort of a long walk back, and if you don't want to walk back, you can literally just run outside and hide in here, and you still probably won't get noticed because even when the cops come, they aren't going to come around the back and go inside. Some professional players might know that's the thing, but it's also unlikely they'll check inside of this water tower, and if they do, you can simply just run away, get in your car and drive away, which they think is an AI car, but it's not. So yeah, another really good one there. But let's move on to the next one, which is the Farms gas station. So this one, before we had the summer update a few months ago now, was the best ATM to rob. Now, similar to how we did it with the other one here, you can kind of park your car and hide it maybe like around here, and then if you run in through this door, we can see the ATM, if we run outside here, is over there. Now your car is hidden through that door there, so if you run through here or where your car is parked, come over here, and again you can do that thing from the inside where they can't see you unless they go directly in. And with this one, if they approach from that road there, which most people will, they probably won't see your car. They could do if they come from the barn area, they'll notice it and realise that you're here, which then you are a bit screwed. But if they don't, once you've robbed it, you can run back out, run straight through this door at the back here, and hop back in your car, and then you can drive away freely as if nothing happened. So yeah, the Farms gas station is quite secluded from everywhere else. If you look on a map, you can see it's kind of like the only building out here. You've got the barn next to it, which is quite popular, but other than that, it's quite a secluded area. We've got the sheriff's office over there, but to get here, you have to come up there, around there, down there, through here, and then by the time you can drive away easily in that amount of time. So just check no one's at the barn before you do that. But yeah, it's quite on its own over here, so it is quite good. Not many people come here anyway, and the gas station in the city is definitely more popular, so I guess the farm gas station is a bit better than the city gas station, but you can choose. The city gas station, you're more in the city and it's easier to rob because it's closer and you don't have to drive as far, but you can choose for yourself which one is best. I think they're both equally as good as each other. But the next one is in Springfield. Now, the reason Springfield is so good, kind of all three of these ATMs in Springfield are good. Now, the reason that is because Springfield is so far away and no one really comes here. Like, it is popular, but compared to the main city, there's not much here. There's no repair garage, for example, which I know a lot of people want. There's no police station really. The nearest one is the sheriff's office, and like people that like join the sheriff's team just go straight to the city anyway, and really the people that join the sheriff team only join it because the police team is full. So no one really drives around here unless there's a specific ATM robbery. Now, if you do an ATM robbery here, it's gonna take the police ages to get here because they've got to come all the way from the city, so they've got to go all the way down here, all the way up the highway, right here. And as you see, there's 3 different ATMs that you can rob. So I personally think that the best one is this one at this gas station, again for the same reason. You can park your car up, you can park it at this side, which is where nobody will really see, or you can do something similar to this, get a car like I mentioned earlier at the power plant area. You can get a car, park up there, run inside, and no one will really suspect that it is a real player and not an AI. So again, you can run in here, rob the ATM. Once you've done that, you can run all the way back out here, run straight through this door here, and then you can simply get in your car and drive away. Now, like I said, Springfield is so secluded from everywhere else, so it's a very good spot to be robbing ATMs. And then if we come over here, again you can see there's another spot here, another ATM. So again, you could park your car up. This is a place where AI cars spawn, so you can park your car up here, pretend you're an AI. It's kind of obvious that you are here, you can't really hide anywhere. I don't think there's a way to glitch inside of this building. Maybe it will become a building that we can actually go inside at some point, but currently no. So yeah, you can just pretend it's an AI car, or you can just park your car really close and rob it and then drive away. And again, similar to the civilian spawn one that I mentioned earlier at the very start of the video, if a cop sees you here and shoots your tyres or whatever, you can just go and spawn in a new car, because this is also a civilian spawn. So yeah, that is the top 5 / kind of top 6 best ATM spots in ERLC. So if you did enjoy, please make sure you drop a like and also subscribe. Make sure you join my Discord server at discord.gg/amaze. Make sure you check out all of my other social medias. Sorry I haven't been uploading for a long time, but we should be back properly now. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye!